Dave and the Giant Pickle. The hero of this story is a little guy named Dave. Now, Dave had a lot of brothers, but that's a sheep. He had a tall brother, he had a big brother, he had a brother who really wanted to be a cowboy. But Dave was the youngest of them all. Hi, I'm Dave. Dave was a shepherd, which was actually an unusually hard job. Sometimes Dave's big brother would pick on him. Hey, little brother, one of my sheep fell over. Would you pick it up for me? After all, you are the youngest. I'm kind of busy right now. Do you remember the time we dipped you in the tar and stuck you to the side of an angry water buffalo? Be right there. Hey, Dave, one of my sheep fell too. I'll be right there. Oh, look, one of my sheep fell over. Oh, Dave. And Dave, when you're done picking up our sheep, can you get me something to eat? I'm so hungry. You know, sometimes I get so hungry I think I could eat a whole camel. Oh yeah? Well, one time I ate a whole spaceship. Well, what's a spaceship? I have no idea. It's something I read about on the first page. And that was how things normally were around there. Nothing too exciting, just a lot of sheep and corny jokes, until one day their dad Jesse came running out to them. Whoa, Dave, can you pick those up? Boys, I have terrible news. The Philistines are attacking. Do I have wool over my ears, or did he just say the magazines are lacking? No, he said we're taking a vacation to the Philippines. Hooray, we're going to the Philippines. I said the Philistines are attacking. The Philistines want to take our land and our sheep and make us slaves. We need to protect ourselves, but how? King Saul is putting together an army to stop the Philistines, and he needs your help. You must help save Israel. We must help save Israel. Hey, Dave, where do you think you're going? I must help save Israel. It's very nice that you want to help, but saving a country is a big thing. You're just a little guy. Big people do big things, and little people, well, they do little things. So, pick up that sheep. But I want to help. Why can't little guys do big things too? By the time Dave's brothers reached the battlefield, the Philistines were already preparing for battle with the Israelites. Hello, Israelites, you cowards! Soon we will be making you all wear ugly sweaters and bake us cookies for our lunches. Ha 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 ha! Ah, yes, after we defeat you, you will be our slaves and have to fetch us our slippers and wipe our little noses and scratch that spot on our backs we can't reach no matter how hard we try. Have you tried a wooden spoon? Do you guys have anything to say? How about a rousing game of checkers instead, or maybe tag? Ooh, freeze tag. This is almost too easy. You know, I think I have a way to settle this fight. We'll bring out our biggest guy, and you bring out your biggest guy. If our champion beats your champion, you will be our slaves. But if your champion beats our champion, we will be your slaves. What do you think about that? Well, we are all getting hungry, and you are little guys. Okay, we agree. Send out your champion. Hey, Goliath! Whoa. Who will fight today? Nobody will fight me. I will come back tomorrow. Who will fight today? Goliath's challenge went on for days while the Israelites hid and became more and more scared. and wore disguises and became more and more scared. You know, he really does have that intimidating, big, hairy, mean guy thing down. After 40 days, still no one was brave enough to fight Goliath. Word had gotten back to Dave that his brothers were really wanting some fried chicken, so he brought some right to the battle lines. "Hello, is anybody here? I brought some lunch." "Shh. Well, he'll hear you." "Who?" "Him. The big pickle over there."
Who will fight today?
"Well, who's going to fight him?" "What are you, nuts? He'll have us for lunch." "Oh, did you bring us lunch?" "Come on, guys, have you forgotten? We are children of God. God led us through the desert. He helped us walk across the Red Sea, and He will always be with us in the battle. If God is for us, who can stand against us?"
Still no one will fight? They told me that you are children of God. Now I know that you are just cowards. I will come back tomorrow.
"I can't believe you're letting him say that. Somebody's got to do something." "Sorry, Dave, there's nothing we can do." "Okay, then I'll do something." "What are you going to do, Dave? You're just a little guy. Leave this big stuff to us big people." Mr. King Saul, sir?" "Yes, little guy?" "I will fight Goliath." "I'm sorry, my ears must be failing. Did you just say you will fight Goliath?" "You didn't say that, did you?" "You little Dave said that. You're going to fight the big giant, mean and intimidating and hairy Goliath?" "Yes, I did." "Oh, well, that's very kind of you, but let's be reasonable. You are a tiny little fellow." "Goliath is enormous." No, 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 no. "Maybe instead of fighting, you should just play a harp or make a sandcastle." "Yes, that's what we need, a giant sandcastle." "I might be a little guy, but with God, even little guys can do big things."
"But Goliath is so big."
"But God is bigger, Mr. King Saul. He is bigger than the boogeyman. He's bigger than Goliath or the monsters we talk about around the campfire. He'll be watching out for me." "Oh, I see what you're saying. How suppose this is true. There must be something we can do to help you. I know what we can do. You shall wear the king's armor. You will look just like him." That ain't gonna work. "Mr. King Saul, sir, I can't really move. But you look fearsome. We could put wheels on you, yes, and we'll roll you into battle." "I think I'd rather look just plain old me." "But have you seen Goliath? Yes, he's big, but God's bigger. With his help, I can do big things." As a shepherd, David's main job was protecting his sheep. He protected them with his staff, and he defended them from lions with a sling. David went to the stream and found 5 smooth stones before going back to the battlefield.
Who will fight me?
"I will fight you, Goliath."
Who said that? Oh man, am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?
"You are not a dog. You are a big bully who wants to beat me up. And I come at you not with sticks, but with the name of God of Israel, who this day shall help me defeat you."
Now we fight.
Hooray! Hooray! Woo! Ah, run away! Run away! Hip hip hooray! You may be little, guy, but you just did a really big thing. With God, all things are possible.